Hey Aries, welcome to Soul Limbers. I hope everybody's well and having a fantastic month so far. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Andrea. And today we are talking about love. So tell me, Aries, comment below what's going on in your love lives right now. How are you feeling about love? What's been going on in recent months when it comes to your love life? I love reading your comments. Not only does it help me better connect with your energy, and I use that to channel more accurate messages in your future readings, I also get to know who I'm connecting with on the other side of the camera. So yeah, comment below. I'll start off with drawing out quite a few cards just to have a look and see what the overall messages are, who I'm connecting with, and then, how are you feeling about it? How are they feeling about it? What are they going to do about it? And finally, I'll finish the reading off with a message from Spirit on what your next best move should be, providing that you feel comfortable applying it, of course, and you feel that message is for you. So, Aries, let's get this started. I feel that you have ended something, whether that be a way of doing things in your love life. There's been a definitive shutting of the door. I feel like I can hear a door slamming. And it definitely could have to do on a relationship, or it could have to do with how much you invest in that relationship, to the degree of how much you invest in it. It could also physically have to do with you walking away. I feel that it's your energy that is detaching from the from this relationship, situationship, or it could even be someone from your past that you keep cycling through again and again and again. And even if you're single and you're looking for love, it could be a way of you approaching love in general, right? So let's have a look and see. Who is this message for? Who am I connecting with? How can I be of service to the beautiful Aries out there? Who needs to hear this message? So yeah, Aries, definitely taking action. You're definitely pursuing what's in your best interest. You don't want to repeat past mistakes, or when I say past mistakes, things that have left you feeling at someone else's mercy. And when I say at someone else's mercy, I actually mean where a decision is left hanging on their response, or your next move is left hanging with their next response. I feel that you are definitely taking action to be in more control over your own environment and your own happiness. You never want to feel exposed, vulnerable to the degree where you can be taken advantage of again. Yeah, you want to talk about boundaries? Aries is definitely drawing those fine lines in the sand to protect yourself. No more will you, Aries, base any decisions on, instant gratification. I feel that you're really pulling back on the reins of passion. You're really pulling back on and understanding and identifying the difference between what is chemistry and what is attraction and what is a true emotional connection. That's what this is about. You may feel that you are, connected, pardon me, with this person on the passionate side. There is a lot of attraction, but there isn't enough of that stability that's brought into it to really sustain it and keep that momentum going and the relationship growing. And so what you're doing at this time, the areas that I'm connecting with, is you've learned that your approach so far has definitely not helped in cultivating this and growing this so that you can get the emotional fulfillment, the commitment, the next level, whatever it is that you seek from this relationship. You have not been been able to achieve that. And now you're really pulling back, you're really exercising control, really, I should say, trying to manage your base desires and impulses to make logical decisions, to make decisions that are difficult, because you want one thing, but it's not going to get you the result that you want. So you're trying to be as impartial as possible, really evaluating, and it's almost like a game of chess. For each move, there's a counter move, and you are putting it's a very evaluating type of energy when you make your next move. This is a very strong, you're very much in your masculine energy right now, Aries. Whether you're a female or a male, you're really embracing the I will not exercise without a result. I will not pursue without a goal and accomplishment and satisfaction. Really disconnected from the feminine and nurturing and giving type of energy. And that's because I feel that you have been through something where you gave of that, and it's been wounded, and so now you feel that you really need to protect your feminine, and the masculine in you has really started to dominate. Okay, so that's the Aries that I'm connecting with. But let's have a look and see. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see what this is about. What I'm also feeling for you, Aries, is what you've actually done here by withdrawing your feminine energy and taken control. It's almost like you've redirected your own path. You have stepped into a different vibration, and because of that, it's going to attract people that are of equal vigor in pursuing, in creating, in taking action and taking control and taking the lead in creating and manifesting in relationships. Whether this has to do with this existing person that brings you to this reading, you have inspired that in them because you've switched the polarity. And so what is happening is they're energetically feeling your vibration and that frequency that you're currently riding, and it's inspiring them to tune into their masculine energy and take control. Or whether it be someone completely different, or people that are completely different to what you're used to, that are very inspirational, that are very self-motivated, that are very driven, are very result orientated. Okay, let's have a look and see. I'm also hearing that a lot of you might be questioning right now. You may have thought that this person was your soulmate, the person that you because the chemistry and the attraction was so unbelievably strong, and it's almost like intoxicating, right? It really took over and controlled the logic side of things, or the more sustainable side of things. You really get caught up in that heat of the moment. You really believe that this could be your soulmate, but it's through the day-to-day stuff that you've realized that there are elements of this that can't be sustained based on just chemistry or passion. There needs to be more. Two more. So, you've taken some time, you've created some space, you're taking, I really do feel, what I really am feeling strongly from the very beginning is that you have taken back all that energy that you have invested in them. So I want you to literally imagine previously, when they would lean back, you would lean in. And so what that means is, if you imagine it on energetically or through vibration, what you're doing is you're taking all your energy and you are pushing it onto the other person, which causes them to repel against it. And so, you know, the less they did, the more you would pursue, or the more you would try to fix, or the more you would try to nurture and love and care. But now what you're doing is you've realized that's gotten you nowhere. So you're taking all that back. You're taking that energy. You're focusing on that same pursuing energy, but in a different direction. You've changed your focus. And I'm looking at this card here, which is, you know, taking a moment to really breathe and think about what your next steps are, to be in the moment, to see how you feel, to allow your higher self to speak to you, to, you know, tune out the head chatter and allow your higher self to tune in and speak to you a little bit louder. I also see the vibration around her head. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to try and focus the camera. But if you have a look and see around her head, there is almost like this vibration, right? And I'm feeling that this is a time where you are manifesting, you are creating a new way of being, attracting in your love life. She looks so comfortable. She looks so peaceful. She looks so present in what she's doing. And I feel that, Aries, this is something that you are really trying to tune into right now, and only really take responsibility for what's yours. One more card. Okay, great. Yeah. So, you know, as I mentioned before, I feel that you have, when taking back your energy and focusing on yourself and redirecting, and by creating this space and no longer investing in a way that you did, and also changing it up, shaking things right up, breaking those patterns. This is about breaking those patterns, behaviors, so that you don't repeat cycles. And you're serious about this. You're serious about drawing those lines in the sand. You're serious about creating those boundaries around the feminine that has been wounded as a result of a lack of reciprocation, and allowing the masculine to step up and protect and, you know, lead. That's essentially what's happening. And what this is allowing for the feminine to do is to explore feeling. This space that you've created is allowing the feminine to heal. It's allowing the feminine to the space it needs to understand how to be giving without being taken advantage of, how to be loving without compromising self-worth, without compromising confidence, without surrendering values and morals. That's what I'm feeling is going on here. And through this process, I'm feeling that a new way of, a new idea that is completely different to what you've done in the past is going to come to the surface. You are very strong in your masculine energy right now, Aries. I mean, you've pulled your own card, right? Very, very strong. The fighter in you, the determination, the take control, take charge, take lead side of yourself, that masculine energy within you has really awoken. You have remembered who you are and how you tick and how you made, you know, things happen for you in the past. So this brand new idea I'm feeling is going to come with this space that you're creating, through protecting your feminine energy and allowing her to heal, allowing her to be nurtured, you know, exercising acts of self-care through whether that be diet, exercise, sleep, meditation, a dance, creativity in any and every way. It's allowing her to slowly build up again. This is absolutely beautiful. And as you do this and your feminine becomes stronger, you will get that idea. You will finally see that the Aries I was yesterday is now gone. It is history. You know, tomorrow, I don't know what tomorrow brings, but I know that I'm on a different trajectory now. I know that I have leveled up, that there is nothing more I want to learn from this cycle. I'm done. I want to move forward. And the only thing that is real right now is the present moment that I'm in. And I will learn as much as I can through exploring my feelings, but protecting my emotional space as well when it comes to this love interest. Manifesting. This is absolutely gorgeous. You know, in that time of nothing happening, where in action, and you feel that nothing is going on, is the most powerful time for you, Aries. You are at your prime right now. Spirit is on your side and they are with you as you turn over a new leaf in your love life. This is massive. You know, when we dream of what our love life is going to look like, and then we attract all these partners that just don't align. They don't fulfill us and something doesn't seem right, but we try to make it work because we feel that there's a connection on some level, but there is also a lot of resistance in others. And so we become defeated, or we start to question whether or not our vision of what we want love to be is even reachable, is even possible. This is a time where you will realize that what you will remember what you originally envisioned love to be like, and you are going to put things in place from inside to really cultivate it, to set those intentions and bring it from a thought, bring it from a feeling, take it to an intention, and then manifest it into your physical realm. It's coming. This new relationship, even if it's with this person, they will level up. They will try to match your energy. You are inspiring them on an energetic level. In this time of inaction, so much is happening. That's the message that I'm getting. Meanwhile, the person that you are here for today, the person that you're connecting with, is really feeling conflicted about taking that risk and, you know, taking the leap and making an offer that aligns with what the standard that you've set now. This is basically what this is about. You have switched it up on them out of nowhere. Yeah, you have switched it up out of nowhere, and they're currently in this, you have forced them into a situation where they either need to transform how they do things and put an end to their approach if they want to pursue this with you. Either way, the impact that you've had on their life is tremendous, because if they don't level up, if they don't choose to let go of a pattern, a behavior, a belief system, something that society has drummed into them that must be done a particular way, if they don't let whatever it is that is preventing them from taking that next step and matching your energy and matching your commitment, your loyalty, it will still affect them in their next relationships. This is what I'm getting. So something is definitely coming to an end here, and they're really conflicted. They're trying to hold on to this old way of being. Aries, I feel this person really is wanting to be with you. They just are having a really difficult time coming to terms with letting go of certain things that are important to them. either way, they feel they're going to lose something here. It's going to cause conflict, both internally and externally with those around them. And they're weighing up whether this risk is worth taking. Yeah. Their foundations, this entire situation has rocked their foundation. And when I talk about their foundation, what I'm saying is what they thought was a way of doing things, the right way, was the strong, steady, trusted way of doing things that is going to get them the result that they know, the result that they're familiar with, the result that's acceptable, the result that they know how to work through has now been shaken. They are seeing things from a different perspective because you have changed yours. And as I want you to imagine, there's a cord that's tying the two of you together. As you change your perspective, you also take them with you and they change theirs. And they're seeing things from a different vantage point about how they lived their life when they were over here and how they dealt with things when they were over here. So, you know, foundational stuff, way of doing things, upbringing, community, church, however that relates to them, just their own standards even. Reevaluation, that's what this is all about. And you know, you may not have even, this may not have even been a topic of discussion with the two of you, but it has forced them to look at certain aspects of themselves. So at this time, Aries, what I'm feeling is that you are very, very powerful. You have made decisions. You are looking into the future. You are protecting yourself. You are healing. You are strong in your intentions. You are clear with what you want to create, and you are manifesting on an energetic level, and very soon it's going to start hitting your physical realm. That's where you're currently at. In the meantime, they are currently still trying to hold on to, keep that door open, keep doors open, because that's their safety nets. They're not sure if they're ready to make that decision or take that risk to come to the edge. Now's the time for them to do that though. It's looking promising, even if it's scary. There's fear underlying this, right? So, you know, what are they going to do about it? It feels like they're going to try and continue to do things in a way that they feel will, you know, have the outcomes that they're familiar with and they're comfortable with. For them, it's almost like I'd rather... they may feel defeated to a degree, and there may be some loss, but at least they know that if they follow things by the book and they make decisions that they know they'll be supported with by those that are important to them, or that they know what kind of result they'll have, they feel a lot safer. And so what they're trying to do is they're trying to hold back closing off this cycle. They're holding on to you energetically, Aries. They're hoping that, you know, you may simmer down a little bit, that you might compromise. What they don't understand is that you've already checked out energetically from compromising. Okay, and the more you maintain your own energetic field or your own space, the more they will start to question their own sense of their own value system and way of doing things. It highlights their fears, and you know, it's almost like it highlights their inability to take that risk and level up. In general, they're still trying to keep the peace with everyone and hoping that you will consider them. Wow, I hope you guys found that helpful. If this sounds like your story and you'd like to explore this a little bit deeper, more specific to you and their intentions and how you can work with this, whether it be to release it or to embrace it, feel free to reach out for a personal reading or session. My contact details are in the description box below. And before I close out this reading, I will pull out a message from Spirit for you to see what guidance does Spirit have for you at this time, Aries. How can you best work with this? Should you wish to do that, of course. And it's within your perfect comfort and alignment. What is Spirit's message for Aries on this? Act as if your partner is here. You know what? You're already doing that. You've already, you're putting so much focused energy and focused intention on what it is that you want to achieve. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you so you will always consider them. And what that does is it automatically puts you in the vibration of the kind of love that you want to receive, because you are creating that kind of, you're in that polarity, you're in that frequency. And so the only people that will tune into that frequency are those that are in that frequency, right? You will only come across them. So by acting as if your partner is already here, you put yourself in that frequency to align with them, because they're tuned into the same exact station, and they're the ones that can reciprocate, because they're the ones that are on that same energy and vibration, right? So that's a message I get from you for you here. And when it comes to this particular love interest, it's by you being in that energy of as if your partner is here, that is further pushing them to close off certain cycles or behaviors or whatever it is that they're trying to hold back on or hold on to. It's what's going to inspire them to either step up or bow out once and for all. So yeah, that's it, Aries. I hope you found that helpful. Please do comment below, and I'll see you for your next lot of readings. Bye.